Welcome to episode 14. We got a massive construction project that we need to do to get ready for the horde. Probably also defend ourselves from a few zombies and whatnot. We're also going to do a quest, probably sneak in one or two. Might do some off camera, might show one on camera depending on what they are, just to allow our concrete to get built up to a point, because we build it up, spend it all, and then let it build up again. But for now, we're going to go ahead and get at it and get started. We're going to add about, I want to say, 3 or 4 layers of concrete and reinforce all of our fighting positions with these rolling steel, not steel doors, rolling iron doors, unfortunately. I wish they were steel, but not yet. And then also eventually, these are unpowered. We would hope to potentially add electricity to these, but that's going to be a little bit further down the road. For now, we will also install like a basic tripwire system, since we do have some electricity now that we got those generators and such from, the battery bank from the bundle that we got last episode from the end of the quest reward for tier 4s. And we're just going to go ahead and just keep expanding these out. I'm still kind of deciding on the exact kind of design I want to do for these, but for the most part I think we're going to just go ahead and put rails around it, so that way we can kind of shoot down into it should they get stuck in there and are beating on the door, so that way we don't have to like jump down and try and shoot them from down there, or even open the door and have them jump in the fighting position if we don't want to. Also go ahead and expand these out, and then of course just also got to get ready for the horde. Gonna do all that preparation in this video too, just because honestly trying to separate it out was probably not going to be the best content. It's probably better for it to just be time-lapsed all into one giant episode. So here we are. And that's kind of the start. I did screw up and accidentally upgrade these when I needed to bust them out so we can replace them with full-size blocks instead of the plates. And then we'll go ahead and put the plates, of course, on the outside. Go ahead and start getting those in. Get that all knocked out. And yep, that's looking real nice. And I was starving there, so I went ahead and took care of that and went and ate real quick. But while we're back at it, I think our main goal is going to be to get this side done first and then just slowly wrap around, so that way, theoretically at least, we're slowly upgrading it all at one big giant pace instead of jumping all over and leaving weak undefended points. Get those in. And then now there's that, and then we'll get the tripwire set up just so we can test it. And we get that over here, clear these damn things out of the way. That's the only annoying part, is like, you want to put the spikes down to help you survive, but then you got to clear them out. So go ahead and get these light bulbs in place, and then we're going to connect them to the tripwires, and then that way we don't necessarily need to go around all the doors or rely on our audio senses to see where the zombies are. The lights themselves will just light up and show us. Go ahead and go here and get that lit up, and then we'll connect it all to the battery. Oh, nope. Okay, well, I'm gonna have to put in a relay, but that's that. And I do have a generator, I just unfortunately don't have any engines for it. We will probably go get some here later on in this episode, but for now we do have a full battery bank and some pretty high quality batteries, so I'm not too worried about going through a day or two just on pure battery power, even though we don't have any way to recharge yet. Go ahead and do some of this scaffolding. I won't show you how to do the scaffolding necessarily the whole episode, but I figured we'd show it just once. You just put these corner rails, but you orientate them so obviously that the corner is facing up and out, so you kind of keep them in place. And then you keep you can shoot through them, but the zombies can't climb under them like they can just the regular railings. And you just slowly expand those out as your walls expand, and then you use the normal railings to expand out even further beyond that when you want to stop the wall but still expand out and be able to shoot directly down, so you can shoot at things that are hanging around on the wall. And then we'll go ahead and start getting all this upgraded and cleared out. right now we do only have the one tripwire set up too, so it's like the batteries should last a very long time, assuming we want to even run it the entire time. More than likely the zombies will, due to their AI, not even try to break into this side. They will want to come around to the other side. Excuse me, I had a little cough there. Clear all those out. Oh, yep. Also gotta take care of the stupid screamers here periodically. All that heat we're generating from breaking things down, and then also from the forge that we got going. Right now we only do have the one forge. We only have the one cement mixer, but eventually we will probably upgrade to a second forge sometime in the next couple days, so that way we have just a nice threshold of concrete coming in. And start on this side. Ideally, you would also try to upgrade as many of these blocks to concrete before you put down the next layer, so that way you have more layers of concrete. And I also, you know, just while we were waiting for more concrete, went to the little pond over there by Joel's and got us set up with a little well for infinite water. But we'll go ahead and start piping our engines now and trying to get those and see what we can get. I went ahead and stopped here real quick just to see if we could get some. I'm not going to, you know, show every single car that we break down. Probably show you just the ones that are kind of interesting. And we'll go ahead and, oh, hello. And we actually have a little horde here we're going to take care of real quick. Go ahead and take care of that dog since it didn't aggro on us yet. And let's see. Just go ahead and bash you guys all in. And check out that real quick while we wait for them to hobble over to us. And take care of you. Yeah, I think the rest of these we can just take care of with the melee. We're not going to need to waste any bullets on them. They're just regular zombies. You just kite them and kill them. Especially if they're not sprinters, you know, you just whatever. Of course, out of stamina. And that's that. So now we're gonna, oh, okay, no, yeah, no, that's that. We'll go ahead and check these loots real quick, and then I'm just gonna go ahead and cut to the first engine we find just to save some time, but we're gonna be out there probably for a while. And here we are, finally got it. Our first engine. Was able to put it in. Took like 20-30 cars, but we were able to get it once we went into the snow biome. And see what I was talking about with the not really caring if we ran on battery power, because we're going to go ahead and just get that started, get that connected, and what do you know? We'll have a way to recharge it. We don't really have a ton of gas right now, just basically got what we got siphoned off from cars, but you know, that's that. Go ahead and finish upgrading these here, and then we're gonna unfortunately need more, so I went ahead and time-lapsed that out, but we did go ahead and get more and more. It is almost day 19 now. We did start on day 17 just in case people weren't keeping track or were interested, but we just keep expanding, keep clearing, and keep working. We're even gonna have to work through the night on some of this just because there's so much to do, and I'm honestly a little nervous we won't be able to make it and get it done in time for Horde Night, but if we just keep prodding along, we'll just be able to do what we can. And go ahead and dig out the little trench to expand it out. Make sure there's no screamers or anything coming around. And with that, we've got the, what is that, the east side, west side, south side? I'm not very good at cardinal directions. We have one side done. Go ahead and get some of the scaffolding in place that I was talking about earlier. See, now that we have it, you know, fully where we want it to be, we just go ahead and add the scaffolding, and now we can stand on this and just shoot directly down on the zombies that are hitting the wall if we didn't want to actually open it up and fight in the fighting position. We'll go ahead and clear that out. And of course, the fun part, you have to expand out your hatches if you like that idea with the using them as shields against zombies. every time you do it, because otherwise they just might hit the scaffolding and parts of that would collapse, and it's just not a good thing. You want them to be shooting at the hatches and not the scaffolding. Go ahead and take care of that. And then put all these doors down. Go through and open them up. And we did actually unfortunately run out of concrete. I think for now we're going to take some quests, see at any that we decide to cut in. And here we are at the fire station. It was the only quest that was worthwhile to record, honestly. The other ones were all just stupid buried treasure quests that were really close and didn't really have anything super interesting going on. You know, you dig 10 feet, zombie spawn, you kill them, you open a box and you run away. It's not exactly the most exciting content, but here we're going to go ahead and get this cleared out and retrieve the supplies. I've actually never been here before, so we'll just take a quick gander inside, see if we can't find anything that crazy. Doesn't look like anything's waiting to jump out and eat us yet. So I'll go ahead and get in here and holy shit. Okay. Well, guess I lied. He was just hiding, but so far that's the only one. Normally there's like 4 or 5 of them in here, you know, type of thing. They'll all come down in through the ceilings and whatnot. Let's see what's up in here. Just gas. Well, since we do have the electrical generator now, we'll go ahead and take all the gas that we can get, you know, get some polymer too, why not? Oh, apparently that was collapsing underneath me. That would have been a lot more dramatic if there was, you know, something to worry about underneath me, but I would have just fallen down into the door, so whatever. Go ahead and check out up top here, scout everything out. It does look like that's a dog kennel over there, or at least definitely a dog house. I don't know about on the left side here, that looks like a kennel to me. So probably dogs. We'll go ahead and take care of this moron behind us though in a minute while we check this out. I imagine, yeah, that's dogs. Yeah, we're gonna have to come back to this here in a second. So we'll just go ahead and go clear out this idiot back here. He's desperately trying to get in. And come on. Go ahead and get our building blocks back, because why not? I mean, wood's cheap, but if you can save it, you should save it. Oh, an idiot. Okay, well, go ahead and check this place out first. Nothing too crazy. Doesn't look like anything's about to jump out at me. Can't loot that. So I did end up finding a zombie here behind the gas station, but it's whatever. Alright, now we're going to go ahead and set up a little area for us to potentially retreat back to, assuming there's a shit ton of dogs here. I mean, I don't expect there to be like 10 dogs or something, but if there's like 5 dogs, that I don't want to deal with that straight up. I want to get up to the high ground as quickly as possible. Go ahead and just make sure we're not going to get flanked here by anything. And oh, holy shit. Okay. Apparently we just woke them all up. But luckily we had the old machine gun ready to go. Go ahead and take my trophies here. Go ahead and start looking through here. Oh, there he is. And there he goes. See if we can't loot some medicines. Do got that popping pills there, but go ahead and clear out this stupid lady first. And there wasn't anything too interesting, and we went through the bathroom and into the commissary area. And okay, there's another one. Found these soldiers here. But we'll just take them out, loot the kitchen, and move on. Go ahead and I think we're finally towards the last bit of the quest. The only real thing left to do, it looks like, is to get the stupid main loot. And then, oh, there's a vulture. We'll just shoot him down real quick. Storage cache. See if I can't try and get it on the stairs. Nope, I'm out of range. Okay. Well, we'll have to go back down and go on that really awkward looking scaffolding that looks like it collapsed at any second. Oh, okay. I totally would have expected the fun pimps to do that. You know, you like step on that and then you fall 2 rows of this tower and then you end up breaking your legs or something or dying. But they were nice and they didn't do it, at least on this one. We'll go ahead and check out what's going on in here. I don't see anybody just yet. More than likely they're gonna be on the roof or fall through the roof. But we'll be ready for that. We'll go ahead and loot that real quick. Okay. Go ahead. Yep, there they are. Just go ahead and light them up. Don't need to worry about saving too much ammo before the horde, considering we're not going to be doing very many kill quests. By now, after we get done with this, our concrete should be ready to go. Went ahead and just did some quick looting. We did get some iron boots, but we already have better, so whatever. And what did we get from this? Probably just take the steel. We've got some high enough crafting skills, but now it's back to upgrading now that we've got our concrete mixed up. Go ahead and do all the sides here. Go ahead and also fill in this damn foundation here, and we'll go ahead and extend that lip out. For now, the foundation would just be cobblestone, but eventually we will probably put out concrete or even steel, you know. We'll go ahead and upgrade all that at least, and then these. Now the fun part, we gotta clear out all these to start on this side. We'll go ahead and do that. Of course, when you're doing this, you want to be sure to watch for witches, because otherwise they will, well, screamers. I call them witches just because they really do look like some sort of supernatural witch thing, and they have ability to summon other zombies. But the screamers that come along from the heat generation, eventually you may even see right there, boom. We'll go ahead and keep clearing all this crap out. And then we're going to need to extend this out, it looks like, for some reason. I don't know why it won't let me put that down. But we'll just do that real quick. Get that in place. Keep building, building, building. It's almost the end of day 19 now, amazingly. Seems like because we've been just kind of doing the same things over and over and over again, we didn't actually really do anything, or it's all in the same day, but nope. As I said in the title, unfortunately this was a pretty massive project that required multiple days, and it may trivialize the next horde, but unfortunately, as I've said multiple times in this playthrough, it's permadeath, so I'd rather horde be a little too easy than them just blow through everything and kill me. Because that's the end of the series. And I mean, I could just start another series, but I am kind of liking the way this series is shaping up, personally. We'll go ahead and keep filling all this crap in. We want to have massive, massive thick layers because unfortunately we are at the base level, and I don't think I will get demos at all this next horde, but when they do start showing up, their explosions do obviously a crap ton of damage for anyone. And see, I left the entrance to my base open and was too busy working. I didn't even notice the damn screamer came in and started beating on the entryway to my upper castle. But we'll go ahead and fill all that in. We just gotta keep filling. I mean, it's given us a ton of experience too, so that's always good. And we went ahead and checked that works. And fill that in. Eventually we will move to motion sensors, whether I have to craft them or I may get them in a bundle or buy them, you know, whatever. However we need to get them, but we need to go ahead and make sure that we get those in place, because then we will go ahead and just take out the tripwires if we have to. and the motion sensors will cover pretty much the entire point of the tripwires. And break that out. Just because I want to test. Yeah, put them like that. Didn't really like that, but extend that out. How did I do it over here? Okay. Then do it like that, and that, that, and that, and okay. Yep. So yeah, then we just keep building that railing support system out, so that way we can see everything down below. And fill all that in. Alright, that's looking pretty good. Just go ahead and get all that started. Get these started. Scaffolding. Up here, I think we're just going to do cobblestone. I mean, we're not going to leave it wood, but I don't think we're going to have time to upgrade it to concrete. And besides, up here is not as important as down there, because if the zombies reach up to the scaffolding, we have way bigger problems than that. Go ahead and put that there. And with that, we're getting close to finishing this side as well. Of course, we got to make more cobblestone, clear more of these crap out. Get all that filtered in. And we're really kind of racing against the clock here. I mean, we really only have about a day and a half to do all of these renovations before the horde comes. And it's going to be a little close, I think. But we're just going to keep working, keep going, doing what we can. Get more building blocks. Hopefully in the future I will not need to do this for experience, because I will be high enough level that I won't really mind just crafting the concrete or steel blocks directly and building directly from there. But for now, it's really good. It's an excellent way to kind of power level myself before the horde. Theoretically, if you build fast enough, you even can outpace what you would get questing, as long as you have, you know, the art of the resources and stuff. But even if you have to grind those out, I mean, you do get extra experience that way too. So it's really, really not a bad idea. Go ahead and keep that in. So we just got another level. We hit level 54. Get our tripwire set up. Just like everything, you gotta take care of the screamers. So annoying. It's like I like them, but I don't like them, because I just want to build and get this ready for the horde, and instead I'm wasting time jerking around following them. Go ahead and get that filled in. I did screw up and actually make that a little too large, but got that corrected now. Go ahead and take these out. Unfortunately, that is some wasted concrete, but what are you gonna do? Come on. Oh, I was able to finally switch out my pickaxe also from the steel that we got from that quest. So I did craft a steel pickaxe. Luckily, moved on from that iron pickaxe, because that thing took forever to break out blocks when I screwed up. Go ahead and fill all that in. Alright, so midnight, the day before the horde. Still got about a fourth of the base to go, plus any defenses that we want to put into place beyond the tripwires. But I think we're going to be able to make it, just barely. At least I hope. Just go ahead and keep building, building, building. course, we will have to worry about the stupid horde here. This isn't actually the, horde night for people that are new potentially that might be seeing this. The fun pimps will put in random small hordes that come, and they generate and run towards you every day. Some days they'll run to a spot that you're only in temporarily and you won't see them, or you may run by them and not even notice them. Other times, like today, they specifically send them to you when you're most likely to be setting up your base defense, and then they kind of wreck your base defenses before the actual night horde comes. So that way you're, less defended than you potentially would be. But luckily they came really early in the morning today, so I don't have to worry about setting up my defenses. So we'll just go ahead and get that set up now that we got the wall. I mean, we just barely are looking like we're going to make this in time. We just need to keep filling in. I figured while we waited for our concrete and whatnot, we'll go ahead and get these upgraded to cobblestone and then keep putting in spikes. That way we have a very minor bit of defense work to do while we're counting down the time. I mean, we are very close to horde night here. It is going to be very, very, very close, but we're looking like we're just barely going to get this in time. And kill the stupid screamer. And with that coming in, we have just barely finished at, what is that, about 9 o'clock. Not good at military time. But we'll go ahead and get our spikes in place so that way we can be ready for the horde here. The horde is almost nigh, as they say. We'll go ahead and fill those in. With that, thanks for tuning in. Be sure to check out the Horde Night next episode, and have a good night.